Adjustment here from DRX. 4 outside B main, it's just Zest to control top mid.
Let's see how this looks towards mid. Okay.
Spot the barrel.
You can see the comp instantly being made from Ye as well. They know what's up. They're actually kind of creeping mid here, and the reveal, he holds it. He's quicker than Marco on this. Support invested of the utility coming through to keep Ye safe, to just find a new angle for a second. No trade coming through for DRX at all. Lovely opening work for Optic. Take that every day of the week.
That's huge as well that it's Marco. And it really, really strips away their ability to formulate some kind of execute here. So hoping DRX aren't able to equalize. Find a return kill untraded here. Immediately though, yeah, adjusted. Ooh, actually a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, the one, you know, unlike him in that, but DRX now get an opportunity and they're going to take it with both hands. FNS is waiting for anyone to be
He's got the lockdown.
Noted here, and you're absolutely right. There it is. Lockdown now comes through. Marv going to try and play from the side, but a little gremlin in the corner, and Marv's doing so well. Dips into the smoke and he's just patrolling it. But Stax and Zest out of nowhere. Still finding value, but it's only Stax. How much more can he do in a 1v2? He's got Crashies to handle, and Ye hanging around. Flash goes in. Last one came in, so now it's just the gun in his hand. He's got to bait the shot, and he does! What a peek from Stax, and now the 1v1. Crashies on the way. He's not messing around. He had to pause for a second there. Almost committed off the back, and Stax gets to slip in towards Hell. Such a tough position now for Crashies to clear. Does he get given anything? Any indicators? No. He's going into this as blind as possible. Crashies trying to work this out. Tries to cover the drop. But now a noted. Stax sees it! And what an execution from Stax!
So well played to with the operator there, which is rare. It's not often we're talking about that. So well played from Stax. Oh. And this was before we didn't even catch this bit.
Didn't see that. That was the 2 kills out of nowhere. And even just being able to swing Ye like that, yeah. Okay, Stax, it's one of those days. Equalizer though, because now Optic have lost out on that op, and Ye's probably a little frustrated. You know, had a couple of opportunities, didn't land as cleanly as he'd like.
That was the first blood that was untraded for what 20, 30 seconds. So there was time for Optic to adjust there. They actually sent 3 towards A site, so they had the read on where DRX were going to lean after losing Marco. And they're able to flip that back.
Look how deep they're holding this on this weird buy.
Yeah.
A lot of respect given over to, you know, one, the Blade Storm coming out for Ye, and just that they know that Optic do like to go exploring a little more in these rounds. So DRX very well prepared coming back into this. It seems like they have a real hammered down game plan, but I do want to see where they eventually end on, because there's still a lot of presence towards short here from Optic.
Scanning ahead.
Best as well get a bit of information on the back of the recon. Stack still here, just in case there's any aggression outside B. As he will deal with the turret here. And actually, even just doing that, the Cosmic Divide going to go up. It's going to sell this fake.
Oh,
they've left A site wide open for the taking.
DRX just selling them so perfectly, and yeah, now you know it. Now that penny drops, but already the site's been taken. Spike's going to go down, but Ye's not going to hold back for a moment. Still trying to do what he can, but 4 HP. The Walking Wounded at this point got to back away a little. Looking for a new opportunity, but the door's still shut. There's no quick way to capitalize on any of this momentum that they want to spring back with. And DRX should be in good post plants, and we know how strong they can be at only frenzies and sheriffs and odds and ends and Buzz. Destroying them one by one. Easy work. Finally gets traded out by Victor. But then there's 4 more to go through.
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't even really matter what they're removing. In terms of the economy, Stacks lurking all the way back through top mid here. He doesn't even really want to give away a kill. That's good, but it's not going to slow RB down. He should be able to escape still.
They're trying.
Yeah,
they're trying real hard. Oh. So this is one of the things that with DRX, it feels like you almost just sit back and really appreciate how they approach the game. They're one of the most, they play beautiful Valorant. Of a jump to know that the op is going to be out, but Quarter Force comes through as well.
This is so great as well. Because again, we have an adjustment here from DRX.
They seem so aware of what Ye likes to do, genuinely. Now, he's going to actually keep going on this just a bit further. He's not, I doubt he's going to swing that corner, but they're all on the other side. 5 players from DRX are just around this wall. What is the plan? Are they waiting to see if Ye will push? Are they waiting to see what he's getting up?
I was going to say, drone burned up. They still have the Trailblazer.
They're so ready. Look at it. It's a firing squad waiting for Ye to push further, testing their patience.
And this is perfect. On the back of this timeout, DRX are literally anticipating Optic challenging a little deeper.
I'm surprised that... I'm not surprised, but
Careful.
I'm waiting to see if anyone else explores, right? They need someone else to have a little bit of information elsewhere because they have no idea where DRX are right now. They had one flash contact. That's it. And that smoke going up on shore, it will pull them away. They now have to respect middle. This is all blind. This is all blind work which they're pulling off here. Is Fury going to come down? Doesn't find too much.
Marv actually faked the TP
Look
there,
at this.
but RB's found so much space.
They're so ready for the rotation. The punish is unreal, and RB just straight up the guts, right up the middle of them. They're going to crunch towards A, almost negate a lot of that utility that FNS would have committed, but it's 13 seconds. There's still Marv lingering around. There's still FNS on this site. They're going to have to try and make this work, and if they go through short, they're going to be punished. FNS, he's going to put his life on the line. He can't get there. Spike goes down, and Marv waited for the moment to pull the trigger. Playing from hell, he still kept space on the site. And Optic have to find their way back in here because DRX are not in a comfortable post plant for once. Marco happens to take the first contact. Ye with the pre-fire. As you can already see, Marv starting to clear through towards the site. The pinch is coming in, but the support's there. Stax has his back, and Marco does what he could, but his Crash is so overwhelmed. And now the 1v2, but look at Stax's position. Pops in the flash. Buying time, toying with Crashies here. Another flash comes in, and just the shoulder peek. He's just drawing seconds away as Buzz is the closer. DRX, there's something else, man.
Tangible information they feel to just freeze. And look at what happens. Look how much space RB and Marco are able to find. On the back of note, it's not really aggression.
No.
It's literally just responding to the information they're given. It is beautiful to watch.
Just so well versed, and Ye probably feeling a little shut out at the moment. He's not been given as many opportunities, as many chances to try and find that aggressive start. Flash again. Okay, they're trying to deal with this now. What's the next step to this? So they brought over another player, right? So you got Victor by his side, and they want to push this now. But waiting is that. Marco's so ready. We knew the Stax has been around here, and this has been like 3 rounds worth of exploratory work, and they're still gonna check, and they still find another player. You don't get away with anything against these guys.
On the other side, it's the first time we've seen the kind of push and pull from Optic, but Buzz is going to punish Marv on the way through to try and take some space back. FNS going to be feeling the heat now. Nothing other than the turret to work with here. DRX looked to collapse onto site. He's good for the first, so he's Espel fall, but traded out.
There's no potential for a trade. There's nothing that Crashies could have done. And now just unfavorable numbers from the word go and RB. It's brutal to watch this. It really is. Like, for Optic fans, I'm sure this is quite hard to watch. You're like, how do they find a way back in? How? Ye's had so little chance of this. That mid-control conditioned them so early that they can't explore it as much. You know, Victor was being shut down and kind of kept back a fair amount. Nothing has felt good for them here.
Well, it's so important because Ye's the sort of player, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile, but he is given nothing here. With this control from DRX, there are so few opportunities into round 12 here. It's 9-2 here for DRX. And Optic, a force in the previous, again, the domino effect here. This is the point now where they string together any sort of set piece to challenge here. Ye again, looking to dig a little deeper, but it's almost a solo mission here. No support system in place for him. That's the thing that's truly been lacking. We noticed this earlier on. I was talking about actually how different it looked across 2 series after that opening series for Optic, but haven't seen it here at all, Lauren.
No. It's looking quite flat for Optic at the moment. Ye's still desperate for this, still trying to make an impact play, but DRX are just ready on every occasion. There is no weakness in their approach thus far, and patience once again being displayed. They're clearing everything methodically. They know that Optic are trying to find these avenues of approach, find those little bits of aggression, the slices that could work for them. They have to keep it under control. Ye now looking for a new angle, trying to find another chance into this. It's no man's land. It's a dirty angle to play off, and Ye capitalizes. Finally gets a pick, no trade. Falls away and expects that next player to push up.
It's actually heartbreaking because Ye is so active. Initially when contact is taken, he's exploring these new angles, but DRX, like I said, the contingency is there. They have everything considered.
Like, again,
around.
Yeah, this is 3 different spots now he's playing from. He is desperately trying to be the just instigator to Optic getting one more on the board. And finally, they have a little bit of success. And Zest doesn't like a single word of it. And at the back of the site is Crashies. He's got to play this time out so perfectly. 9 seconds. Good work. Remaining. Just one more to go and it stacks. Can't quite get it done as he's 4 seconds now. The spike's so far out of hand. Even if he gets it back here, it would just purely be damage as FNS. DRX's level, I think, is really quite clear as to how good these boys are playing. It's consistent, it's solid, but it's only one half. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves yet. Yes, it's Optic's map choice, which is another worrying factor, but we have to look at what's in front of us, a whole new half.
Stark contrast here already in the pistol round. DRX's intent to at least challenge mid here. The adjustment comes through, and I'll be back towards short now. There's 4 members of Optic on the other side of this smoke. No real damage coming through though. Optic will be allowed through onto site.
Rotations are in. That's a lot of players up towards heaven. You got Stacks just aim trading them down. 2 back to back, and I don't know how that's happened. So sharp, and it's only Marv now, and he's about. No shot. No shot. Marv almost undid the unthinkable, but it was kept in check by RB. But that round was.
What do you do against these sort of setups? And initially, it's this heavy emphasis. What is that from Stacks? What is that? And then what is this from Marv? Of course it is.
But if that's how Optic has to do it, be explosive. No charges left. Such a heartbreaking way to have to play. Be so, full on with the pace, trying to really close on in, and they bought into this round as much as they could.
I mean, yeah, they're almost committed at this point. But of course, the Sheriff, 2 Spectres, the Marshal, the Bulldog here for Optic. Whether or not, again, initially a little bit of a little peek from RB towards mid, but not really rewarded with anything. Yeah, we'll find a tag actually. Victor down to 24 HP now. Somehow, Crashies has slipped the net here.
He's been noted, but he's really made big progress to get to this point. He's kind of threading the needle, and Stacks has no idea where he was. Just leapt down to it. The trade did come out for Marco, but this isn't really where Optic are going. No. And with Buzz, though, finding contact, that kind of scrubs the plan that could have almost really pulled that fake towards the A site. You can see that at least one of the players is going to be Zest, lingering around towards CT. And yeah, just doing dirty work on him. Buzz waiting for the next player. And it's 1 by 1. And it's comfortable for DRX after one player managed to slip the net.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, with the force, doesn't really matter about the damage either, so...
Nope.
DRX going to close this one out. They find 11.